Yo, what's up? Good morning to you guys. Yeah, teams I got beef with. Week 14. Y'all already know how this shit goes. Line them up. So these are the teams I got beef with right now. Philadelphia Eagles, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Indianapolis Colts, the Baltimore Ravens, Cleveland Browns, Washington Commanders, and the Kansas City Chiefs. Get your asses up in here right now. Yo, what's up, everybody? If this is your first time rocking with me, man, thank you for checking out the page and everything like that. But for all the people that are rocking with me, I would like for you to like and subscribe to the page. You know what I'm saying? It really does help me out. And with that being said, let's just hop up into the show, man, because I kind of got a busy morning ahead of me. Last night's game with the Eagles versus the Chargers, man. I wonder what you guys thought about that shit, man. I'm not gonna go in depth on the game. We're just gonna talk about the fucking obvious things that we seen popping off in that game, right? Now, one thing I do want to say, bro, I am so sorry that I did not start Justin Herbert in my fantasy. I started Patrick Mahomes, which was the dumb. I just feel stupid right now. I feel stupid. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. Week 14 was pretty good, but I know a lot of people just they just y'all feel like how I feel right now. It's like, goddamn, most likely your parlays didn't hit. Yeah, this was a rough one, but it was an entertaining one. Now we're gonna look at the stats of Jalen Hurts, man, because what he was doing last night was ridiculous. And oh yeah, man, if I ain't think Justin Herbert was like, okay, with Justin Herbert, bro, I just feel like, okay, man, I forgot how tough he was. And everything. So maybe that was the reason why I didn't start him. He was questionable for the week, surgery on his non-throwing hand and everything like that. But my God, he performed way better than Patrick Mahomes, even though this game was like all over the place, sloppily all over the place in the first half. But we're gonna go on to some trash that we saw from that game last night. Jalen Hurts stats is weird to me. We're in this one, like 21 for 40, 240 yards, 0 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Seen that boy throw 4 interceptions. What the hell is going on with Philly? Like, really, what the hell is going on with Philly now? I know they was going through their identity crisis and everything, but now I just feel like Jalen Hurts is trying to force it. Well, obviously he was trying to force it last night. Almost all the throws that he was doing was either getting picked or it was overthrown over the receiver. So I don't know what the hell is going on in Philly, man, but they need to get their act together before they lose. Yeah, they need to get their act together, but they're not gonna really lose their spot in the seated positions, but they need to get their fucking act together, man. It's getting too close to playoffs and everything like that. And if this is the Philly that we're gonna see in the playoffs, they're not gonna last for too long. Don't really care, but last night was like, what the fuck was that? But anyways, let's just keep going on with these teams that I got beef with. Tampa Bay Bucs, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm like, the Tamps. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. I'm like, what the hell? How the hell did you lose to New Orleans? 24-21, I want to say that was the score. 24-21? I wouldn't say that was the score. It was 21-17 or something like that. Anyways, they lost to New Orleans. And I'm happy about that because I'm a Panthers fan. So that means a lot to us. We're tied for first in the division. My Panthers could actually make the playoffs. If Tampa Bay keep playing like how the fuck, well, I cannot blame them. Yeah, I can. I can blame this on. No, I really can't. Tyler Shook, man, like Tyler Jog, well, however you say his last name, bro, ran in, man. He ran in 2 touchdowns. They pretty much beat y'all on the ground. This was your defense. They're like, yeah, this was your defense. Your defense let you down. I cannot fault on Baker Mayfield, even though he did throw an interception in the game. I want to say, did he throw 2 picks? I think he just threw 1 pick. Yeah, he threw 1 pick. His stats was like 14 for 30, 122 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Tampa Bay, it's like, I just don't get that game right there. I was like, Tampa should make easy work in New Orleans and everything, man. But New Orleans is like, they always have been a resilient team. They're not, yeah, they're let's just say they don't try to lose games. They really want to win games. But, well, what team in the NFL don't want to win games? But they actually try. And yeah, they had a Sunday against Tampa Bay. I just don't understand what the fuck was going on with the Bucs in that game. It was weird to me. But let's go on to something else, man, that kind of messed me up. I'm not going to really get on the Colts really bad because they lost Daniel Jones. But before they even lost Daniel Jones, that game got way out of hand very fast. Jacksonville dominated them in that. Even if Daniel Jones was even playing, I still think that Jacksonville dominated them. And if you ask me, don't ask me yet what I think about Jacksonville and Houston in the AFC South. I will save that at the end of all this. But we're going to continue down the road right there, man. Ravens losing to Pittsburgh. You hear me? I don't understand what's going on with the Ravens right now, bro. Lamar Jackson's stats was like 19 for 35, 219 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and he ran 1 in as well, right? They all got to rally. They all got to rally together, man. It's like this is the team. That defense was getting towed up by Aaron Rodgers and squad. So this is not on Lamar Jackson. Even though in the media we like to point fingers at that one person and thinking like, yo, you might be the fucking problem and everything. But it's like Lamar Jackson is not the problem. Sometimes it's kind of like receivers holding on to the football. That'd be the problem. Sometimes the receivers getting open. That's the problem. Sometimes it's like your secondary getting towed up. That can be the problem. This is a team problem, and Jacksonville have to get their act together if they want to have any hopes of making the playoffs. They can still get up in there. But they got a lot to do. As a matter of fact, they got better standings than the Chiefs, but we can come on that game later on because the next game that I want to get down right now is the Cleveland Browns versus the Tennessee Titans. I am going to stand here and really say this right here. Kevin Stefanski does not like Shedeur Sanders, period. He don't like him. Shedeur Sanders stats, 23 for 42, 364 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Why is he not in the game on your last drive when you need to convert? You need two. And you do a run play with the running back at the snap. Shedeur's on the sidelines. Stefanski wants to win games, but he don't want Shedeur to be the hero. This is complete fucking coach hate. I don't give a fuck how you say it, how you play it, how you present it to me. You cannot tell me that this dude don't like that kid. He don't like Shedeur. I don't know why he don't. You're winning. He is so fucking. He's electrical and like. This a hard times for being a Cleveland fan, bro. It's a hard time being a Cleveland fan. God damn, boy. Cause that right there, man. Yeah, I would want him out. He might not be the head coach next year, dog. This is like, man, this is all you, nigga. This is all you, bro. I don't have nothing else to say on that one. I'm gonna just say that straight up, man. Kevin Stefanski is a hater. He's a hater. Yeah. I need to put him on a t-shirt and put hater on the top, because that's what you are, bro. That damn, man. Let that kid shine. Fuck. Get tired of that, man. All right, so we're going to go on to the next one, man. Kansas City Chiefs got beat by the Houston Texans. That was actually a great game, like defense, how they played. Man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, Houston. I know I picked them on the parlay. That was some dumb shit on me. But hey, no, I did make an underdog parlay, and I picked the Texans to win. I did. I already knew that the Texans was gonna win. For some reason, I just picked them on my parlay because it's like, one, y'all on the verge of not winning your division. 2, you're on the verge of getting kicked out the playoffs and everything like that. So I'm thinking, yo, man, they know what time it is. Light a fire under their ass and watch them go. No. They all stunk. The only person that played well was Chris Jones. Defensive end. You got Travis Kelce over here fucking beating himself up mentally. Rashee Rice, he's scared catching the ball now because he got hit by Pierre man, I forget his name. You already know the fucking safety I'm talking about. Popped his ass, made that boy do the motherfucking inflatable man dance on the ground and shit. I'm like, yo, Patir. Yeah, Patir. Yeah, he was, that boy was playing. He was playing lights out right there, man. But that shows you amazing defense. Rarely would you get this type of defense. Like, we don't get defenses like this. You gotta appreciate this if you love defense. You have to appreciate the Houston Texans and everything. The last game that I actually want to touch bases on is the Washington Commanders after they lost to the Minnesota Vikings. I did choose the Commanders to win this shit, man. But then again, I have to call this. It was not a smart deal to put Daniel Jones in that game. It really wasn't a smart deal. Yes. And now statistically, you're knocked out the playoffs and everything. So you might as well just let him heal up and just let Marcus Mariota just take over the whole damn thing. I need to bench Deebo Samuel. He's not fucking producing for me no more, man. All these fucking names that be in fantasy football, they don't mean a damn thing no more, man. I'm like, man, I'm so mad, guys. Like, I'm just mad because in my league, I was number 1 for a while. Now I'm number 4. Most likely number 5 after what happened last night. That was on me right there, man. That was on me right there. But anyways, let's go on to the game of the week, man. Game of the week had to be the Bengals versus the Bills. Man, I'm a Joe Burrow fan. I ain't gonna lie. I like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, man, was about to do something that I'm thinking, man, this is some typical Joe Burrow shit, man. Go up in your stadium. Don't care what the weather look like. Beat your ass in your own stadium and everything. And Josh Allen, if we are in here to talk about MVP candidates, Josh Allen will have to be MVP candidate again this year. He might win in league MVP for that performance. That was an amazing performance from both teams. I mean, from both sides on both sides of the team, defense and offense. Oh, especially defense, man. When Joe Burrow just threw 2 fucking hiccups. Joe Burrow's stats were so great. 25 for 36, 284 yards, 4 touchdowns, but them 2 interceptions, plus one of them being a pick 6, killed him. Josh Allen's like stats, 22 for 28, 281 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. Like I said, man, Josh Allen right there from game of the week. Josh Allen has to be in talks of MVP and everything. So, with that being said, I'm not going to really go too long onto the show. My show's right here where teams I got beat for a very short show, so it's like a nice rip and run and whatnot. So we're gonna look at the playoff picture, and before I get up out here, we're gonna look at the standing playoff picture right now. In the AFC, Denver's number 1, New England's number 2, Jacksonville 3, Pittsburgh 4, Chargers 5, Buffalo 6, and Houston is 7. This is how the picture will look like if the playoffs would start today. For the NFC, you have the LA Rams number 1, Green Bay number 2, number 3 Philly, number 4 Tampa, number 5 Seattle, number 6 San Francisco, and number 7 Chicago. I will go on with some of the teams that are still in the hunt, but out of all the ones that I'm seeing is very exciting. Jacksonville and Houston. I have a feeling, even though Houston is like good defensively, I have a feeling that Jacksonville could actually run off with this division. Houston will still get into the playoffs, but I think that Jacksonville might win the division. Houston got like one more division team to play, and that's the Colts. I think that I don't know. I just got a feeling that the Jaguars are gonna just win the division. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't explain it, but I just think because of the offense. But the defense for Houston is so good that all the offense have to do is just manage the game, and boom. That's not quite for Jacksonville. Jacksonville, when Trevor Lawrence is on, they own. You hear me? And vice versa, when he off, they off. But I feel like right now we're in this time where we're playing football where everybody got to be on. So I think he's going to be on for a while and shit. The next games that I want to kind of pay attention right here would be New England and Buffalo. But I think New England is so far ahead that Buffalo can't win the division, but they could definitely sit up in there on the 6th seed comfortably and everything. Now we're gonna go back into the NFC right here. Philly just gotta just win. Philly just have to win. They just gotta win, and that's it. Are they gonna just drop? Oh, are they gonna drop from the 3rd to the 4th? But they just gotta win. But they haven't been doing that. It's gonna be a tight run between Green Bay, Chicago, and Detroit. That's crazy. How the hell you be number 1 for a week and now you number 8? That's Chicago for you right there, man. And I really still think that Chicago could possibly beat Green Bay. Yeah, I just didn't think they was gonna do in Lambeau. I'm like, once Green Bay goes, once they get out the gates fast in Lambeau, it's hard to kind of catch them, especially in this type of atmosphere right now. So Tampa could lose. Because the only way I can see the Panthers really making the playoffs in the NFC is by beating Tampa. I really don't see them like other teams losing out, like teams like Seattle or San Francisco. We got 3 teams in the NFC West that got the shit locked down. I mean, you can, but you're gonna need like San Francisco to lose. That's about it. But that's the playoff picture right there, man. We got plenty more football to play, bro. We got plenty more games to put our bets on, to put our wagers on and everything. We got plenty more football, man. Plenty of more. We got more games to like win in our fantasy league. We got a lot more football to play. So so for all the ones that sat here with me for 15 minutes, listening to me rant about week 14, I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Love you, and I will see y'all on the next episode. I need to be more consistent. I'm sorry I need to be more consistent, but god damn it. There are things that kind of like hinder me. So I'm not going to talk about them, but I'm going to knock them out the bud because like I said, I'm always I'm the number 1 person when it comes to personal growth and personal health. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy your week. Thank you for watching, and I am out. Peace.